What's up, y'all? So we are going to do a fall / end of summer kind of like transitional video. To be honest, the south kind of isn't really getting cooler. 78 degrees today is the high, and it feels pretty cool out here. I was gonna take the kayak out today, but the waves on the pond are so big it looks like I'd be fighting and paddling all day versus fishing. So I'd rather take a day that wasn't as windy, so I could go out and produce a little bit better video for y'all. And this camera has the windshield on it, and the GoPro doesn't. I don't have one for it yet. So we're gonna do the video for the fall. So fall time, in the end of summer, the fish start getting more active and they start feeding more, because they know when winter comes they're gonna have a much harder time finding food. So they eat, and then they kind of just shut down in the winter time, which is kind of true, but kind of not true, because I catch a lot of fish down here when it's cold. I'm guessing it's because it's 100 every other time. Not really sure. But I'm just going to share what works with me, and I hope y'all enjoy the video. So first off, got us a Mountain Dew. I have no energy, so we're going to drink the Mountain Dew while we're doing the video. Whew. Then we're going to get into the video. So what I did was I kind of put together a box that I think I'm going to catch the majority of my fish on, and what I'm actually going to try to catch my fish on. It's kind of, it may look like a lot, but this is going to be the tackle box that I take in the kayak or in the boat from now on. I'm actually going to limit myself on the boxes. So all I have in this little Plano box that was sent is my terminal box. Put that to the side. This little 37 box, and then these two 3500 size boxes. The reason why I have two is I already have them color coded and stuff for like, this is a natural green pumpkin box, this is a black and blue dark color box, and I didn't want to mix them in together, so they're small enough I can put both of them in there. So I got those two in the box. So I'll just show you some of the jigs that I actually plan on using. So I feel like this football head jig is going to mimic a bluegill pretty well, so I'm going to use that one. I actually never even tied this one on, I just got it. So I'm going to use that one, and then gonna try to catch them on these two. One's a more darker and one's a peanut butter jelly. So we'll see if I can catch something on them or not. And then I don't think anything's changed for the black and blue, except for I want to catch something on these little Z-Man shroom micro finesse jigs. I'd like to catch one of them, so I'm going to try those out too, as well as the regular black and blue football jigs that all look the same. Alright, so we're going to get into the hard baits, and then I kind of have like an array of plastics. So I want to, first of all, in the south in the fall, topwater kicks in real nice. So I have a large assortment of, I'll just show y'all. Basically this whole bottom section is topwater. So I got buzz baits and this little swimming topwater swim bait looking thing. I got my Monsterbass topwater. I got my frogs, my bats, and my poppers. And then a couple of new things. I'm going to show you this. If I can get it out. Really want to catch one on this year. I just got it in my September Monsterbass box, and I'm really excited to try it. Also, I got this little tiny Jenko Fishing spy bait that I want to try out. So I've kind of switched all my crankbaits over to 6-inch crankbaits, so pretty much just square bills from them this year. So this is the 50X size, and then I'm gonna be using the Movement 80X, and I'll show you that real quick if I can get it out. Movement 80X is, I think it dives 1 to 3 feet. It's a great pond bait. I've caught a ton of fish on this, and it's really exciting bites. All my fish, about when I'm about to take it out of the water, they just smack it. So really excited to throw that more. Alright, and then, you know, of course, you got the standard rattle traps. So a color, if I can get it out. Oh my goodness. I'll just show y'all like this. 2 colors that are going to be key players for me are the chrome and blackback and the gold and blackback. Occasionally I'll throw, when it gets a little cooler, I'll throw the red one. But that's pretty much it for the rattle traps. I don't really have much experience, that's why I'm really not talking about it a lot. But another, for all you that pond fish, these little finesse spoons work great in the fall and in the summer, but I haven't really thrown it this summer much. Of course, I've got my jerk baits. I got some, the patterns I got are some chartreuse, some chrome, and then some that look like a baby bass or a bluegill. And then I'm also gonna try out the hard swim baits this year. It's another 6-cent bait. Fire bluegill is the color. It looks great. So that's pretty much it for the box. I'll show y'all again the contents. So I got some deep divers. I got some little 1.0 square bills. I got the bigger square bills, and you can just kind of see what all is in it. So that's it for the hard baits and the jigs. Now I'm gonna show y'all some. I'll show you this first. So my terminal box, I don't have any weights in it because I have so many styles of hooks that I took up the whole box. So what I did was, and I may get another one of these boxes, I really like this terminal box, is I got the little Plano, this one for my weights and my specialty items. So that actually goes in the bag too. But for plastics, I'm gonna stick to kind of like a main theme here. I'm gonna throw swim baits. I'm gonna throw big worms. I'm gonna throw Senkos. Gonna throw drop shots. I'm gonna throw Ned rigs, and I'm also gonna throw some sort of creature bait, whether it be like a beaver style bait or a lizard. So I'm gonna show you a couple of them, and well, a couple of my favorites actually, and I'll tell you why. So what you want to do is you want to get two sizes of swim baits, and depending on what kind of forage you have in your pond or your lake is what you want to match the color to. So I have bluegills and sunfish. That's pretty much it. Oh, and black crappie. So colors I like to stick to are these blues with the gold to mimic a bluegill, and then I get the black and gold, and then the two-tone green pumpkin on top, white for a baby bass, and that's pretty much what I like to stick to. So you see I have basically 2 sizes. They're 3 different sizes, but the same principle. You get one bigger one and one smaller one. And I like to pair the swim baits on a owner flashy swimmer, the 5/0 size, or for the little ones you can use the 1/0 size. So next we're going to talk about big worms and trick worms. So here are my big worms of choice. So I'm really liking these Egg Zone floating straight black worms. Those work really good. The staple color plum, caught my PB on that. Tequila Sunrise, South Africa Special, and the natural color. So I've got 2 dark colors, 2 reds and purples, and I need to get another natural color, but probably watermelon red. So that's what I did for that. And then I normally just stick to darker color trick worms, so I just have these darker colors. I don't really throw trick worms much, but when they're not biting anything else, they will bite a trick worm. Just plain Texas rigged, and stuff like that. I didn't talk so much, my dang. My mouth went dry. Alright, so Senkos is a big part. Senkos and Ned rigging is a big part of a simple way to catch fish if nothing else works. So you can always go with missile baits. My personal preference is the Gary Yamamoto Senkos. I like the red shad and the black and blue color are my favorite colors. And then also I like the Yum Dinger, but I feel like you either have to have it Texas rigged with a weight or a weighted wacky rig for them to really get bites. I really don't get bites on a weightless Yum Dinger. But this watermelon copper flake, great color. It's got red and gold flakes in it, and it just seems to just knock them out. And then these little 4-inch dingers work great too. The 4-inch Senkos work amazing too. I caught a 6-pounder last year on a red shad 4-inch Yum Dinger. And then also these were $1, so I just picked these up. They're the baby rattlesnakes. Pretty good for wacky rig. The ribs I think will give it a good shaking action on the way down. And then the Ned rig. I only have a couple of baits that I like for the Ned rig. My favorite is the Magnum Finesse Worm on a Nichols Lures Toadstool Chartreuse. I've never tried these, but I really like the way they look. The Ned Bomb, the Robo Worm Ned bait, and then the Guggen Baits Black Flash, which is South Africa Special, which is the only reason I got these, but they rattle, so I'm gonna give those a shot. Alright, next up we have, well, I'll do the drop shots too. Drop shots, I just have kind of 3 main little, or actually 4, but I don't have the other one with me. I actually have a whole tackle box full of 4-inch Zoom Finesse worms in every single color that I like, and I'll actually take that with me because I have a lot of confidence on that bait. But another one is this I can't even say the right word. Yum Sharpshooter little finesse profile there. Drag and drop in the natural color. The only reason I got these is because the natural colors I don't hate. And then, you know, the Robo Worms. I like the fat ones. And then a red or a, like, purple color. Alright, that's it for that. Alright, creature bait. Well, we'll do this first. I keep my Z-Man separate because I don't want them melting. So what I like to keep is, they're basically all stick baits. I have the bang sticks for that needs to go with the Ned rig, but that's for the Ned rig. The deal is going to be either used for a drop shot or a Ned rig or a Texas rig. And then the big TRDs and Drew's Crawl and the deal are my favorite colors, and they're going to be used on the Ned rig. So there are those. Lastly, is probably my favorite way to catch fish is on a creature bait. So just going to show y'all something really funny right here. I love a Zoom Lizard, so y'all want to know my favorite colors. Black blue tail, black chartreuse tail, South Africa Special, and black red glitter. These colors kill it for me. Don't tell anybody I told you, but even today I was doing my unboxing for these shirts, and the little they're not a lizard, I don't remember what they call it, but the little lizard things that are black have little yellow lines, and they have a blue tail. We have a lot of those here, so I think that's the reason for that success. And beaver baits, creature style, whatever you want to call them. I like to have a watermelon red color. This is a new bait I want to try out. And then the black and blue color. So this is a has floating crawls. Alright, lastly I have some tubes. I want to catch more fish on these. And this kind of looks like a baby bass. And then lastly, I got some natural crawls, and then some California crawl, and then some baby chunk trailers. I just realized that I don't have a black and blue crawl, so I need to add that. But y'all, that's pretty much it. Other than my scale and my camera equipment, that's pretty much, well, it's a lot, but that's really all I'm gonna use for the fall and this end of summer. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you you know, take some of the stuff that I tell you and apply it to your ponds. Also, we have new Monsterbass shirts out. I'll leave a link in the description below. Also, we have new patch hats out. They have the khaki color. This is the khaki, and then we have a gray. It's gray up top and then black on the sides. And then I think he has one that's gray and yellow also. It's the big patch. But I'll leave all those links in the description below. Also, I will leave my team members at Monsterbass in the description below, because I feel like we are all growing and expanding, and I really just want to support everybody. So please check out their channels if you have time. And oh, I forgot to mention this. I'm going to have all my plastics in this bag, and it's going to fit nicely into the Plano bag, instead of just having them randomly put together. And I'll show y'all that in a second. But I just wanted to thank y'all so much for watching this video, and I hope y'all come back for more. So leave a comment of what's your fall bait, and I cannot wait to see the answer. So see y'all later. Okay, guys, so here is it finally all set up. So you see I got my plastics, my hard baits, terminal tackle, my 2 jig boxes, and then my weight box. Got all my tools in here. I keep the pocket kits in there just in case I need it. And then my camera batteries and stuff will go in this little pocket. So that's where I keep all that. So I hope you